All right, hey all birds on the bat here, back with part 3 of my recent pickup series. This video is going to be significantly shorter than the last two. This is kind of more of a miscellaneous pickups, really just modern cards, refractors, things of the sort that aren't soccer. So you've got a little baseball, basketball, football, just a little of everything. Some of these cards are for my PC, some of them are for resale, but it's just kind of a nice little combination of cards, and I'm going to go into why I'm picking them up here. So the first one that I've got is a 2018 Bowman's Best rookie refractor of Juan Soto. I picked this card up for 15 bucks at the courtside show back in May, I believe it was. It is in fantastic shape. They go for about 310, and this is a card that initially I bought it with the idea to resell it, but I believe in Soto so much, and a rookie refractor, even if it's of a lesser brand like Bowman's Best, I think it's still worth holding on to. So I think I'm going to probably hold on to this long term. Next, I've got, switching gears, a 1997 Finest Warwick Dunn refractor. I went to Florida State, so big fan of Warwick Dunn. Had over 10,000 rushing yards and 15,000 yards from scrimmage in his NFL career. One of the better players to come out of Florida State. Not going to make it into the Hall of Fame, but still a fantastic player nonetheless. So, yeah, I bought this. I did peel off the kind of the film. It was all scratched up. I'm sorry to those of you that, consider that sacrilegious. I might get some hate in the comments, but I prefer it like this. I know a lot of other people do as well. And frankly, if I hadn't done so, it would have probably graded about a 6 to 7. I just think it looks better like this anyway. Same set, a Walter Jones Finest refractor from 1997. Same deal. I bought it. It's not in with the film. I peeled it off. It's not quite in as sharp a shape as the Work Done, so it's hard to say exactly how this will grade. I've kind of been on a binge of buying these 90s and 2000s rookie refractors of Hall of Famers or to-be Hall of Famers, but it's just so hard to find gradable copies. I bought one of these that was beat to heck. I bought an Aaron Donald that was beat to heck, a J.J. Watt, an Orlando Pace, a Travis Kelce. They've all been beaten up. I'm talking like PSA 5 and 6 quality that I'm getting in the mail. So this one's not perfect, but it is, you can see it's kind of almost like missing some color, but it is in really nice shape, and it's got some of that 90s Finest shine. I know you can't really see it with the lighting as it is, but it is a really cool card. It is also the only refractor of Walter Jones. Offensive linemen, as you know, don't get really put in many issues, and he was only put into one of the many tops issues in his rookie year, which was Finest. Next, I've been picking up these Aaron Donald rookie refractors, and let me tell you, this is kind of like the worst kept / best kept secret out in the hobby right now. Hall of Fame defensive players. Look for their short printed rookies. These cards, if you look at the prices for what 10s are selling for right now in the market, they're selling for roughly $600. Just look at the auction prices. It is a consistent thing. It's been happening over and over the past few months. So I've been targeting these with the idea to probably resell them. I want the base refractor for my collection, but I haven't found a gradable copy, and even these aren't necessarily particularly that nice. Some of them are nicer than others. I think that I'm holding most of these cards are probably between a 8 and 9 quality. I might get one that sneaks into a 10, but it's hard to say. So I've got the orange refractor. This is not numbered. I don't have any of the numbered cards yet, but I'm probably going to pick up a few. Then I've got the purple refractor. This one actually looks really nice in person. I've got a blue wave. I've got a pulsar. And then I've got an X-Fractor. And of the ones I'm holding, this is the one I would be most likely to keep because, I mean, look at that shine. Look at the card. It looks fantastic. And I just think the cards like this have a really fantastic upside long term. Just the prices of Hall of Fame defensive players in the NFL have never really been given much respect. But as of late, they're just increasing. If you just look at the sales, they're really just picking up some steam. So picking up these low pop, low printed cards of these all-time greats from the past 10 or 20 years or so, it's just a great move right now. Then I've got, he's my favorite player in the NFL, a Jalen Ramsey second-year gold Prism, numbered to 10. It does have a white corner down here in the bottom right, so probably a 9. I'm trying to put together the whole run. I have the rookie, which I'll go into in another video. I do have the 2017, and then I have the 2020. This one is clearly off-center top to bottom, but with a card numbered to 10, what can you ask for, right? You can't really be so picky. I saw this thing come up to auction, and I snagged it. It's actually number 1 of 10, which is pretty cool. I'm expecting an 8 to 9. It will probably actually get an 8 with that centering, but it's hard to say. If you have a nose for where any of the 2018 or 2019 gold prisms are, please let me know, because I'd really like to pick them up and just kind of create the whole run as he goes along through his career. Next, I've got a random insert from 2018 Panini Prism of Kobe Bryant. It's the dominance insert. It's a little off-centered left to right, but is otherwise in immaculate condition. I think it has a solid shot at a 10. I picked it up for about 20 bucks, and the only reason I picked it up is because it's the silver, and it's Kobe, so why not? Then, following on the theme that you've seen probably in all of my other modern videos, for those of you who have watched it, I've got 4 Kobe Bryant stickers from 1997 Collector's Choice. Again, I picked these up for about $4 or $5 sometime in the fall. In a 10, one just sold for $400 at auction. 9 sell for about $100, so I should do pretty fantastic with these. And the last card, a 2010 Panini Timeless Treasures, Kobe Bryant. It's an odd little set that they did for a couple years, 09, 010, right when they got the NBA the NBA license. Doesn't really have a big hobby following, isn't particularly interesting as a set, but I think it looks pretty nice, and the reason why I really picked it up is because the base cards are numbered. So you'll see there it is numbered out of 399. It's in nice shape. The corners are actually fantastic. The only issues with the card are a very faint print line on the front, which, I mean, I don't know how PSA will treat that, and a tiny bit of edging on the right. So I am expecting this to grade a 9. Who knows what it's worth in a 9, probably 80, 90 bucks, and I should do pretty well there. So now you've seen all of my recent pickups. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully I'll have some more content for you soon. I do have a PSA order in grading. It is a big modern order for resale with a few cards for my PC, so hopefully we'll get that back soon and I'll be able to show you what I got. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.